And welcome back to another video with me. So today's video is just going to be a nice quick one because I do have another video that I am recording today that's going to take me a little bit longer, so just thought I'll do a nice quick one just to keep us going, tire us over until I get my hopefully bigger video out. Who knows what it's going to turn out like, but I'm going to try my best. So today's video is going to be my goals, things I want to achieve for 2021, and I have my legend planner here with me because, as I mentioned in my sort of review of this, it provides a section where you write in your 1 year goals. Just hit myself in the face there. So I thought I would share them with you and go through them and see what it is that I'm working towards this year. It might inspire you to think of things for yourself. Might inspire you to think of goals in a different way that you want to achieve. So instead of big glamorous things, it might make it a bit more specific to life areas, let's say, because again, this planner does break it down to specific life areas and what it is that you want to achieve. So without further ado, I have 8 things to go through and each one has 3 goals, so we'll just get straight into it. Okay, so section 1 is health and fitness. So these are the things that I'm trying to work on improving, or things I want to achieve, etc. So the first one is eat more vegan recipes. I used to make quite a few of those, but I seem to have sort of laxed recently. They've gone a little bit out of the window, so I'm hoping to try and bring them back into my diet. It's not diet as how we all see the word diet, but my general eating, I do want to try and bring in some more vegan recipes because it allows me to explore new things as well, and I like to do that with food because I get very bored of food quite quickly. So I thought if I work on more vegan options, then maybe it'll give me some more ideas. The next one is make sure to be active each day. So that is a point that I try and do. I do have an Apple Watch, which you can't see under my sleeve there. So I do make sure that I try and at least hit my exercise goal every single day. That is something I do work towards. Even if I'm feeling a little bit low, I still try and make sure I try and hit it, but I do understand that rest days do need to happen too. But I do try and make sure I do something because I hate just sitting around all day. I just can't do it. So activity every day is very, very important. The next one, number 3, and the final one for health and fitness, is plan and prep meals better. That is something I've always sort of struggled with, trying to plan my meals. Sometimes I'm on it, I get it done, and that's fine. And then other times I'm just like, oh, I just don't know. So I'm hoping with a combination of creating more vegan recipes will help me with planning meals, because it's something I do, it's something I always have to work on. I think we all need to always work on planning our meals better and things like that. And sometimes it can be difficult depending on who you're cooking for as well. So I'm trying to explore options that both myself and my partner, Ross, enjoys, to make it easier and make sure that we're eating really nutritionally and really, really well. Okay, so the next one is career and business. Boom, boom, boom. Big one here. So my first one is to start an at-home part-time business. So with that, I'm hoping that YouTube could be that thing for me. So I'm going to make sure I work on it solidly this year. See if it goes somewhere. If I don't achieve it this year, then it's not something I'm necessarily going to give up. It's something I do want to do. So I'm just going to keep going and keep working at it, and hopefully that will turn into something that will generate an income as well as my job. So I'm going to work super duper hard on YouTube, and fingers crossed it develops into something. And number 2 is to progress in some way with my current career. So currently I am a fitness coach, and it is something I do want to try and get a bit more into. I have in the past done a PT course. I could go into a whole story what happened with that, but basically it didn't work out. The company went blah, so I didn't get to finish my qualification, unfortunately, and just the funds to be able to get back onto it and redo it, basically I'm going to have to redo the whole thing. It's just not available right now, so I'm trying to do whatever I can to further my career. I am doing a different course at the moment as well, which will help. So I'm just going to keep exploring, keep doing what I can, and keep sharing my experiences of health and fitness, what I learn over my time in this industry, and share it with you guys, really. So that is number 2. Okay, number 3 is going to be very, very important for both 1 and 2, and that is to plan and stick to a work schedule, making sure I plan my time perfectly to get things done and assign time to do things as well, because if I want anything to happen with anything, YouTube, my fitness career, I have to put in the time and effort. So that is something that I need to do. And this planner is going to definitely, or has been, definitely helping me with that. So if you do need something to help you, again, I recommend the Legend Planner. It's really, really good. Okay, number 3 is finance and net worth. Ooh. So the first one is to begin investing. So my other half he's really read and watched a lot of stuff in terms of investing, trying to learn as much as we can, because it goes right over my head, so I really rely on him to help me with things like that, and it is something I want to try and do. I hear good things if you do it well, so it's something I want to try and explore and do. So that begin investing is something important, and we'll see how it goes, I don't know. Number 2 is increase my income. So again, it's always nice to have that little bit extra money coming into the house, especially because we are in a situation where we have a lot of work to do on our house as well. We're currently on pause, on hold with a lot of the stuff that we want to get done, but just because we don't have the funds at the moment, boost my income is definitely something I want to do. And the third one, save more and set a budget and go for it. But again, because funds aren't as like there for me, it's a bit harder, it takes a bit longer time to save. So I want to, again, generate that income so I can save more to do the things that I want to do. Okay, number 4, category 4, it is personal development. So the first one I have written down is something I have really been trying to work on a lot. My friends have really been trying to push me to do this one a little bit more in a nice way, and I understand why they have tried to push me in that way because I really do need it. And what is that? It is to say yes more. Oh, I am a person that overthinks things and gets worried and just starts saying no because maybe I feel like, oh no, I can't afford that, or no, I shouldn't be having that much fun because we need to do X, Y, Z. That's who I am. So I have tried to embrace the say yes more. Number 2 is to read more. I used to be a very avid reader. I used to read all the time. I just get through books so quickly, but recently that has like really extremely slowed down, if not come to a standstill. My current book here, which I have shown before, the Outlander series, book 3, I've been reading this book for maybe almost 2 years and I'm still not finished with it, and normally this would only take me a couple of months, maybe even just a month in my very avid reading stage. So I'm trying to get into reading more. And then lastly, for personal development, complete courses, gain more fitness knowledge. So that's going back to the career and business, it links in there. As I say, I am doing a course currently, and once that one's done, who knows what's going to be the next one. It's something I need to look into again. Okay, so we're on to the second half now of these life areas. We've got 4 more to go. Hopefully we'll get through them quite quickly. So number 1 of the second section is family and friends. So my top goals for this year, when we are allowed, number 1 is to visit family more and do more things together. It's something I do want to, now I have my own place as well, it's something I really want to enjoy, have those moments to go see my family and maybe go out and explore, or go out for dinner, even just things like that. It'll just be something I really like to do. So visit family more and do more things is number 1. Number 2, going back to now that we have our own place, I would love to host game nights or just general evening parties, things like that, sleepover, movie nights, just be a hostess a little bit and make whoever comes and stays at my house have an enjoyable experience, make it feel like it's their home as well, I just can't wait to just be the hostess, really, of my own home. I mean, it's really, really fun. And I could do whatever I want to make it interesting. I can make this whole living room a just big slumber party, or a big den if I want to. I don't care that I'm almost 30. If I want to make a fort and a den, I can do that. So that is number 2. And number 3, I just want to be able to create more memories and take more photos and have physical photo albums to look back on. And with the experience of my family and photos tend to get passed around, they get lost quite easily, and you don't always remember who's in the photo. So I want to be able to get some albums, write down maybe where we are, what we were doing, who's in the photo, date it as well. So then if it gets passed down the line, my children's children maybe can look back and go, oh, that was my great-grandma and great-great-grandma or great-great-grandma, whatever. So I just want to have those memories, and just for myself to look back on. I mean, I love looking through my photos. I just hate that it's all on my phone. I have started trying to print some off and get them all done. I just now need to purchase the photo albums to put them in. But I just love going through them and just going, oh, can you remember this? And sharing it with other people. So creating memories, taking photos, definitely number 3. Okay, so the next one for the life area is romance and relationships. Woo! So what have I put here? I have put, for number 1, have more conversations over dinner. I think I guess me and my other half, we are of that generation where we grew up with technology. It became very invasive in our lives. It just became the thing that had to be there. So we've been really making it a point to try and just chat a bit more, have more conversations, like how's your day gone? It's been a bit hard during the first lockdown because we both were at home anyway all the time, but now that we're at work again, it gives us that break, so then we can catch up on the day, how we've got on, and just maybe even just generally talk about the future and what we want to do and things. So have more conversations is number 1. In relation to that, number 2, put phone down and be more involved. So I've definitely been, because currently with my job, we're doing things all online and such, I am pretty much having to be quite glued to my phone to catch up with our members, to answer any questions and things like that. So just making sure I have that time where I can put it down, put the laptop away, and just enjoy maybe watching a film, again, conversing with Ross, or just maybe playing games, whatever, is very important. So I do try and make sure I put my phone down as much as possible, because it is becoming too much part of me. And then number 3, spend more time with family so they get to know Ross a bit more. So most of my family do know him quite well, but as I mentioned on my 25 facts about me, I do have separated parents. So there's one half that have met Ross but haven't really hung out as much as I'd like. So hanging out a bit more would be great for him, just to get to know everyone, because I feel so a part of his side of the family. I've had many opportunities to hang out with them pre-lockdown, yeah, that makes sense. So I just want to have that opportunity for Ross as well, to get to know my family a bit more. Okay, so we've got 2 more to go. So the first one is fun, recreation and hobbies. So first one is do something each month with Ross. So we do a lot together anyway, but we like to try and make it a point to maybe go explore somewhere. Again, we can't do that currently, but when we are able to, I want to make sure that we can go out and explore a new area, or go and shop somewhere new. It's something different to just being at home and working on the house and such. I just want to make sure that I do more stuff with him. I just want to make sure that I do something with Ross and make it a point and make it a special moment to do something with him. Just, again, more memories and photos and things like that, and just have some more fun. Number 2, which kind of also relates back to career and business, is make 2 to 3 videos at least a month. I have been, so far, touch wood, keeping to quite a good schedule, that I think I've been doing at least 4 videos a month. I've been here and there trying to slide in an extra one. I'm trying to bump up the amount I do. So at the moment I've been consistently keeping to a Thursday schedule, get some videos out, but I do want to try and make it maybe a Thursday and a Monday, Sunday, Monday schedule, try and get at least 2 out if I can. Hopefully there will be 2 out this week, providing how well the next bit I start recording goes. But yeah, I just want to try and keep having fun with these videos, doing what I enjoy. I know at the moment my channel still is a little bit all over the place, but I'm just sharing things I enjoy, things I'm learning, things I think actually I want to share that with people, and hoping it will develop somewhere. So it's kind of going already a little bit into the direction of health and fitness and well-being, which I would like to keep exploring, but I don't want that just to be what I do, because that's not me. I'm someone that likes to try everything, so making sure that I give myself that chance to do that is important. Okay, and the last one is to go on as many adventures as possible. So whether that be in the UK, whether that be abroad, whatever, I want to try and make sure that I don't miss out on an opportunity to go somewhere new or revisit somewhere. Again, Disney World. I don't want to stop myself thinking, oh, can I afford this? Can I afford this? If I know I've got the money, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to do it if it's something I really want to do, because I'm going to regret it otherwise, and I don't want to regret it. I'd rather go out, enjoy exploring a new area and going on these adventures and just having some fun. So big one for me, if you know me well, but it is something I really want to do. Okay, we are on the final life area, and that is spiritual. So this one, I'm glad it was at the end because it's something that I do struggle with, to try and think spiritually, what can I do for myself? And I think a lot of the ones I've already mentioned will affect me spiritually, will help me internally, especially like the saying yes more and just going for it a little bit more. But I know that I still needed to specify a little bit more. So I put for my first one, try to meditate more, once a month at least. I haven't been doing that. I'm gonna straight up put my hands up. I've not been able to do that. I have, I think maybe once since the new year, tried to do some meditative yoga, but that's about it. And I think I need to realise that meditation doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be I sit in a quiet room and just focus on my breathing. My meditation sometimes is listening to music, just putting on some music and losing myself in that music. And I think we all need to understand that meditation doesn't always have to be just switch off and breathe. That is a big help if you have anxiety and you're very stressful. I do recommend doing that. But I also think we need to explore that our meditation might take a different form. And as I say, for me, listening to music is a big one. I do like to listen to music to switch off the outside world, switch off anything that I'm feeling that's getting overwhelming, and just lose myself into the beat of the music or into the words, whatever it might be. And then oftentimes after about an hour of doing that, because I like to do it for a long time, I feel great. I feel so much better. So I'm just gonna start accepting that my meditation isn't always yoga or just focused on breathing. I can listen to music and that is fine. That is part of my meditation routine. Following that, my number 2 is to make sure to dance often to clear the mind and keep in good spirits. I like to lose myself completely and just dance around my house like a lunatic to feel better. I think it's a combination of that meditation through the music as well as releasing the endorphins as I move my body, and the combination just makes me feel so good. And I've recommended this to all of my ladies that I work with. Just put on some music for half an hour and dance like an idiot. Dance like no one is watching, and if someone is there, don't care about them. Just go, I am having this moment. Many times Ross will be in here sat down and I'll be dancing around the house like a lunatic. He doesn't care. He knows that I need that moment to just feel so much better. I recommend just put some music on, dance around and have some fun. Friday night dance session, Saturday night dance session, whatever you need. Make it a kind of home club night if you need to. Just let loose and have some fun, and I can guarantee you will feel so much better. And then lastly, this one is a big one for me, and it is something that I struggle with and I annoy people with. I know I do. It's something I know the importance of and understand that I have to work on it, and I have really been working on it. It's baby steps, definitely baby steps. And that is to get better at self-affirmations. I am so guilty of letting those negative comments appear almost on a daily basis almost, and I think that's okay because I understand it's something I need to work on and I need to change, and it's something I am focused on. I'm aware of it, so I can take the steps to get better, and I have been. I've been realising maybe things like if I'm feeling a bit like, ugh, chunky. I know I'm not chunky, but if I have that moment, I go, do you know what? No. I can, like, if I've just done a workout especially, I've pushed my body to do amazing things. Once upon a time, doing that was not going to happen. Now I can do it. So my body is so strong, and I'm appreciating, because I have noticed that my hips in particular have grown a little bit. And I was getting a little concerned about that. But I found pictures from my last year of uni, so 5 years ago, where I was trying to take progress pictures, and I took one from now and compared them, and I could see that actually, yes, my booty might be getting bigger, but that is because it is toned. My bum has lifted so much, and I felt so good because I was worried that it wasn't doing that, and that's what I was trying to make happen. And just seeing it just helped me so much, because I'm like, yeah, I might have a bit more junk in the trunk, but that's all muscle, baby, and I am happy with that. So I think we just have to sometimes rewire our brains to see things differently. Feels so good because I am strong. Me and my friend and boss, with our podcast, which again I will link below, we are trying to change women's perception on health and fitness and strength training, and I think we're not the only ones. There are many, many people out there which are also advocates for this, which is fantastic, because we need more people to be in this mindset that women can be strong and we should train to be strong, not skinny. That is so important, and this has been really helping with my self-affirmations. They may still be laxing in a lot of areas, but it has overall been really making me take those steps to more positivity. Okay, so my camera died as I was trying to finish off this workout? As I was trying to finish off this video. Gosh, you can tell that I've been doing a lot of live workouts, can't you? I finish off all my videos trying to say workouts. But yeah, so that was a run through my goals for the year, what I want to work on. I will link below if you do want to try and get a hold of a legend planner to help you, because I really do recommend this. It's a really, really good book to plan out your life a little bit and what it is you want to achieve. So as I say, I'll try and link that below. I will also link podcasts, where you can find me on social media, all that good stuff. And if you liked this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and just see if you're wanting to know where I go on this journey, just show me some support. That would be great, and who knows, hopefully it'll go somewhere. Okay guys, so I hope you have a lovely day, week, year, whatever, and I will see you again for another video very, very soon. Bye!